New around here, eh? Give me some wine. Good boy. Are you sure he's a companion, Agatha? He'd make a better servant.
Why don't you get out, Meljans?
Just remember the consort's orders. Stay out of the investigation.
You shouldn't have allowed him to treat you that way, Seth.
Why should the consort's men investigate the Queen's disappearance? We're Her Majesty's companions. We have a duty to do something.
What could you do? I saw how you stood up to Meljans, and now you want to be a hero? You'll stay right here.
Young Seth had failed his first test. As for Queen Rhea, she was never heard of again.
And it was your idea we should do something. Will you do it?
Maybe someone with more experience ought to go.
Somebody else did go, but Queen Rhea was never found.
I'm a Queen's companion.
Let me see your badge.
Let me see yours.
Very funny. You're coming with us, boy.
Seth had pressed his luck too far. Any chance he had of finding his queen was forever lost.
Did your inquiries bear fruit?
Yes, Your Highness. I found this near the scene of the attack.
Thank you. Very pretty, but hardly a vital clue. You may return to the companions' quarters. And remember, orders are to be obeyed.
Seth! I heard the guards took you to the throne room.
His Highness told me to be a good boy.
What else did he say?
Nothing much.
Did you find anything?
Nothing.
Well, you tried your best.
His best wasn't good enough. He had found a clue, then lost it. As for Rhea, Queen of Atlantis, her name was soon a distant echo from the past.
Hey, you! Companion!
Seth got careless and paid the price. Nothing was ever heard of him or Rhea again. Seth got careless and paid for it with his life. Seth had made one fatal mistake, and Rhea would never be seen or heard of again. Seth got careless and paid for it with his life. Seth had made one fatal mistake, and Rhea would never be seen or heard of again.
Hey you, companion.
Seth, you found the secret passage. I'm proud of you. Come and sit down.
After him! I want him dead!
His luck had run out. There was a way to escape the trap alive, but it wasn't that easy. Bad luck or poor judgment? Whatever the case, Seth was no more.
Seth.
Bad luck or poor judgment? Whatever the case, Seth was no more.
What do you want with me?
His luck had run out. He had been slow, too slow, and paid the price. Bad luck or poor judgment? Whatever the case, Seth was no more. Bad luck or poor judgment? Whatever the case, Seth was no more. Bad luck or poor judgment? Whatever the case, Seth was no more. This way. His luck had run out. He might have lived if only he'd thought of escaping to fight another day.
You'll pay for that.
Seth got careless and paid for it with his life. Seth had chosen not to follow Agatha. Now it was too late to change his mind.
You!
Bad luck or poor judgment? Whatever the case, Seth was no more.
How long do we have to stay here?
Until that companion, what's his name?
Seth?
Until he comes through this door, or until someone else gets him.
Hello, Seth. Got away, did we? Not for very long, though.
Sadly, the palace guard was right. Somewhere in the secret passage, Seth had missed an opportunity. Now, Rhea would never be saved.
What was that?
What?
That noise. Didn't you hear it?
Nah.
Hear it?
Another noise?
Like the last one.
Nah. Relax, will you?
Hear it that time?
Yeah. That time I heard it.
You were right, cousin. Looks like the traitor Seth to me.
It was third time unlucky for Seth. Agatha would never see him again. His luck had run out. He had been slow, too slow, and paid the price.
Carvin!
Traitors! His Highness will deal with both of you personally.
Bad luck or poor judgment? Whatever the case, Seth was no more.
Hey, you! Well, well, companion Seth. Looking for the hangar, were you?
Seth never made it to the hangar and lost any chance he had of finding the Queen at Carbonek. Nothing would stop Creon now.
Wake up! Who are you and what are you doing in my flyer?
Agatha told me to come here. I'm a companion.
Why didn't she come herself?
She's dead. Killed by Creon's men.
Why should I believe you? I think you were sent here to trap me. You're repeating yourself, companion, and I'm getting nervous. Why should I believe Agatha sent you to me? You had your chance. Sorry.
Seth's failure to convince Hector of the truth had cost him his life. As for Queen Rhea, nothing was heard of her again.
Don't move. If I were you, I'd be very persuasive, friend. I warned you.
Seth's failure to show some sign of his good faith cost him his life. Seth's failure to show some sign of his good faith cost him his life.
Halt! Don't move! The commander will want to talk to you.
Taken back in chains to Atlantis, Seth's quest had come to an end. The fate of Queen Rhea remained a tragic mystery.
Who are you?
I'm a queen's companion. Is Her Majesty here?
No companions here, just soldiers. And I fancy you're one of them.
Well, look what just came down the chimney. You soldiers get everywhere, don't you? Do you people have orders to guard my cooking pot?
How did you get in here? Who are you? You're coming with me.
From that moment, Seth stood no chance of finding Queen Rhea, about whom nothing was ever heard again.
Who are you? How did you get in here? You're coming with me. This isn't your place, sister.
Where do you think you're going? Any priestess acting suspiciously gets taken to the commander for questioning.
Seth's real identity was soon discovered. Neither he nor Queen Rhea were heard of again.
You, priestess, what do you want here?
I've brought some ale.
The queen's not thirsty.
Oh, but you must be.
No. Now get away from here and don't come back. Clear?
Perfectly clear, thank you.
Are you deaf or stupid? Get away from here. All right. The commander will know how to deal with you.
Seth ran out of ideas, and the queen was never heard of again.
Boss, it's me, Mycon. Send someone over, will you?
Seth ran out of ideas, and the queen was never heard of again.
Mycon? Mycon! Voss, send someone! Mycon's been attacked!
Seth couldn't escape, nor could he save his queen. Neither was heard of again.
Well, well. Taking a little walk, Your Majesty?
The soldiers recognized Queen Rhea, and Seth's brave attempt to save her came to naught.
Where are you taking her? Hey, I asked you a question. Where are you taking the priestess? Just a minute. There's something I don't like about you two. Hey, Voss, come over here, to the kitchen.
Seth couldn't escape, nor could he save his queen. Neither was heard of again.
Where are you taking her?
She was trying to see the queen. The commander ordered me to bring her to the kitchen.
I wouldn't mind paying Rhea a little visit myself. A good-looking piece.
How dare you! Companion, are you going to allow this man to insult me?
Wasn't talking about you, priestess.
And you have the insolence to deny it! You distinctly said you wanted to pay me a little visit.
What's going on here?
Nothing's going on. Can I get by now?
No, you can't. She just said she's the queen.
No, she didn't. Maybe you've had a little too much ale, my friend.
Are you accusing me of being drunk?
Exactly.
Now you let us past, you half-witted baboon.
Shouldn't have said that.
We'll see who's half-witted. Hey, Voss, come over here. To the kitchen.
Stop there! Hey, they're here!
Seth should have known how vital it was to avoid Creon's men.
Hey, you two blockheads! Looking for someone?
There's one of them! You, stop! Thought you could escape, eh?
Seth lost his life. Had he saved Queen Rhea? He would never know.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
It was all over for Seth, who hadn't even been able to divert the soldiers' attention long enough for Hector and the Queen to get away.
This way! Come on! He can't get away!
Close your eyes and they'll not see you.
A cornered rat, that's what you are!
It may be that the Queen and Hector escaped aboard the seahorse, but Seth was never to know.
Don't be shy, boy. Come in.
Thought you could escape, eh?
Was there no way Seth could have avoided the consort's soldiers? His mistake was fatal.
You! That's the traitor! Stop him!
Seth was brave, but it wasn't enough. Could he have slipped through his enemies? Who can tell? Seth's bravery wasn't enough. If only he'd found a way to slip into the throne room.
Still playing tricks, Seth? You're a fool to come here. Ah! You cretin! Well, don't just stand there like a pair of drunken clowns. He can't escape from the throne room.
Well, I'm past the bad people. Now, look under the royal seat.
Meljance had dreamed of this moment, of killing Seth. He would savor the memory all his life. Had Seth taken his time before confronting Meljance, he might have solved the riddle of the throne. His impatience proved to be fatal.
You!
Who?
Him!
You mean?
Seth!
Seth had just made the last mistake of his life.
Creon sent me.
Ha ha!
Nobody told you?
No. What did he send you for?
Use your head, Servage. Creon didn't send him.
Creon wants that girl for tonight. And he wants...
But I thought...
That's a funny story, companion.
I wonder what funny story you're going to tell Creon when he doesn't get his girl.
You're starting to bore me, companion.
I was hoping to see my friend Lescoit.
You're out of luck, then.
A clever tongue might have proved the best weapon. Seth had made the wrong choice, and death was the only outcome.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
The priestess is upstairs with Meljans and Lescoit.
You'd better learn to obey my orders, Garcelos.
We'll see. Hey, Meljans, come down here.
Seth would have all the time in the world to wonder what might have happened had he spoken to Servage and not Garcelos.
Don't let him escape!
Seth had just made the last mistake of his life.
What was that?
Those two dimwits downstairs. I'll go and check. Seth!
Seth's luck had run out. No one knows how long he survived in Creon's jails.
What was that?
Those two dimwits downstairs. Garcelos! Servage! Stop him!
In his prison cell, Seth would have more than enough time to wonder whether he could have avoided that meeting with Lescoit.
Whatever you say, Seth.
Seth. Hello, Seth. Fool!
Seth was brave but foolhardy. He would never know what fate awaited Anna.
Whatever you say, Seth.
Seth!
He's a spy, Meljans.
I know that, you fool! What's he doing here?
No, he's working for Creon. He's here for the Guile. I warn you, don't try to stop him.
Are you out of your mind, Servage? Kill him!
Creon's orders must be obeyed.
What? Servage, kill him!
Lescoit, surely you can see I wouldn't be fool enough to walk in here if I really was a traitor.
If you don't kill this traitor, Servage, I will!
You don't understand, Melch.
We understand perfectly. Where's Garcelos?
He disobeyed Creon's orders, and Servage bravely did his duty.
Sartak, give me patience. Servage, this is the last time I'll tell you.
It's not that simple, Meljans. I'm not sure.
I've had all I'm gonna take from you, Seth.
Seth had pushed Meljans too far, and paid for it with his life. No one knows what fate befell Actaeon's daughter Anna.
Servage, this is the last time I'll tell you.
It's not that simple, Meljans. I'm not sure.
Fool!
Seth had walked in unprepared. Escape had been hopeless. He would never know what fate awaited Anna.
You killed him.
Seth was brave but foolhardy. Violence wasn't the answer.
All right. I'll follow.
Now, what's my father got to do with one of Creon's bullies?
I'm a companion and a friend of your father's.
My father doesn't give his friendship easily, companion.
He said you'd fly me to the place of the White Bear.
Why should I believe you know him?
You've got to believe me. I need you to help me fight Creon.
I don't see why I should trust you, even if you are a companion.
Creon has the talking head, Anna. We've got to stop him from using it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not staying here.
Listen to me.
I've listened enough. I'm leaving. If you want to stop me, you'll have to knock me out. Or kill me.
Anna walked away, taking with her any hope Seth had of continuing his quest.
seen His Majesty, have you?
Seth had taken a foolish risk and paid for it with his life. He would never know what fate befell Anna or his queen.
What have you got in that bag? Hold on. What's in the bag, friend? Stop right there. I'll have a look in that bag if that's all right by you.
Seth was trapped.
Hey, you! What are you doing on my flyer?
It's all right. I can explain everything.
It was too late for explanations.
Praklitu Gramsha. Oop, oop. Oop, baracha.
No, this won't work. I'll have to find another way. They're still there. No. Let's be intelligent about this, Seth.
Grazzolo! Mlikens!
There was nowhere to run in that wilderness of ice and snow. Seth was put to death, not knowing what had happened to Anna.
Ens. Kayabsgarala. Mlikens. Cosma. Ens.
Grazzolo! Mlikens!
Was there no way Seth could have avoided being seen? Now he would never know what fate awaited Anna.
Grazzolo! Mlikens!
Seth recklessly threw away his life, leaving Anna to her gruesome fate. What made Seth imagine those men would hesitate to take his life? He had recklessly gambled with death and lost. Those men were in no mood for discussion. Their minds were set on death. Seth had given his life for nothing.
Grazzolo! Mlikens!
Was there no way Seth could have avoided being seen? Now he would never know what fate awaited Anna.
He's here! I found him! Over here!
There was nowhere to run to. And so, Seth met his tragic end, slain by a polar bear. And so, Seth met his tragic end. And so, Seth met his tragic... And so, Seth met his tragic end.
The hand of God!
Seth's hand had not chosen wisely. Onalai's punishment was swift and deadly.
You want to go hunting for the god?
Seth and Hector never found the standing god.
It's the traitor, Your Majesty!
Sad blight him.
He can't harm us, Your Majesty!
Harm us. Look who's with me, Seth. Your little Anna.
Seth, be careful.
Seth had stayed out of cover for too long, and Anna could only watch as he paid with his life on Creon's deck.
Let's get away from here.
Throw him overboard, Melgence!
With pleasure, Your Majesty.
Anna could only watch, horrified, as Seth plummeted to his death.
You come to challenge me, Seth. That's good. I'm waiting.
Seth had been lured into the Minotaur's trap. Nothing and no one could stop Creon now. Like all defeated challengers, Seth would spend eternity in the Minotaur's lair. None could stop Creon now.
Has the power to counter mine.
He shouldn't have been killed before this.
I gave order. He's here.
Good. Very good.
Seth had the power to save his life, but was too slow to use it. He was never to know what fate awaited Atlantis.
What monster is this?
Seth lost his life in that sinister lair, just as victory seemed within grasp. He would never know what fate awaited Atlantis now.